What is up, fellow investors? Today I will be going over my top 4 dividend paying stocks. But before we get into that, we are 3 subscribers away from hitting the next goal of 20 total subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you learned something new or enjoy the video, and leave a comment of anything that you would want to see in the future or anything that I could make clear for you in another video. So to get started, the first stock that pays out the highest is ExxonMobil. It has a dividend yield of 5.74, and I have 10.779926 shares. And the last time it paid a dividend to me, it paid out $9.25. It pays out once a quarter, usually on the last month of the quarter. So in June, I should expect another payment from them, which is hopefully going to be more than $9.25 since it reinvested back into itself. The second highest paying dividend is Coke. Coke has a dividend yield of 3.04, and I have 20.578326 shares, and with those shares it paid me $8.57 the last time it paid out a dividend. And you can see that ExxonMobil, I have half the amount of shares as I do in Coke, and I still made like $1 more from the dividend payment than Coke. It shows that with a higher dividend yield, the company ends up paying more out, but that's not always a great thing because it could mean that they aren't consistent with the payments, or that they could stop the payments to invest in their company for future growth. The third stock that pays out the next highest dividend is British American Tobacco. This one has a dividend yield of 6.87, and I have a little over 10 shares, and it shows right here that on May 17th, I am expecting a dividend payment of $7.84, and the last time they paid me, it was at $7.40, so we can see that it went up by 44 cents since the last time they paid me. Since it reinvested that initial $7.40 back into itself, it got me another 44 cents, and that will hopefully keep growing the dividend payment throughout the next coming years, so that, last time it was 40 cents, next time it's 50, eventually we'll get into whole dollars, that it will go up every single time it pays out, and then the goal is to eventually have it going up by like $10 every single time it pays out. The last stock that pays out the most would be Cross America. Cross America has a dividend yield of 10.38, and I have a little over 11 shares, and the last time they paid a dividend payment, they gave out $5.60, and this month when they pay out, it will be at $5.76, which means that it went up 16 cents. I am also hoping that the same thing happens with this one as it did with British American Tobacco. It slowly is growing itself by reinvesting any dividend payments, and the end goal is to have, every time it reinvests, have whole dollar amounts in dividend payments going up and not just a couple of cents. That way it's going up higher, and a really cool thing to have it do would be it actually paying out a dividend payment of the actual amount of the stock, so that every time it pays out a dividend, it reinvests in itself and buys a full stock. That is the end goal of my portfolio, so that it will grow itself without it needing any help from me putting money into it at some point. But we're starting off small. It is a slow grind to get there, but it is fun watching how the portfolio is growing. It's doing what I want, and every month I'm making more money than the last time the dividend paid out. And that's really just the goal of this portfolio, is to have it make more money than the last time it paid out a dividend. And we can see that working see it in some of my portfolio already. Like right here, BND 71 cents, but then it went down to 65 cents. and recovered to be at 98 cents, which is higher than the initial 71 cents that it started at. We will have to wait until the end of the second quarter to get some of these, like Bank of America, to see if it's going up, but we can already see that Realty Income has gone up a penny. Again, just trying to slowly work it so that it goes up more than just a penny. It goes up by 10 cents and then eventually a couple dollars. If you like this video, learn something new, or want to know more, just hit that subscribe button and the like button. Leave a comment about anything you're confused about or anything you want me to go over so I can make a video of that for you guys. If you're interested in starting your own investment portfolio on Robinhood, my link will be in the description below. Click that, link your bank accounts, and you will get a free stock, which will always be in the positive because you didn't pay for it. So even if it goes down, you'll be in the green. There will also be a link for Acorn Investing for those people who like to take a more passive approach, where the app in itself will actually make all the decisions for you on what stocks it will pick based off of the portfolio you pick from them. And there will also be a link to my Redbubble account where you can get the capital gains logo. So go and check that out. And until next week, I'll see all you investors later.